Usually the conversation around here is about football. Today, the topic is gas for one of the sponsors, specifically Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gasoline. Let's start with the fact that Mobile Supreme Plus Premium is amazing. It keeps engines 3 times cleaner, so engines perform better for better gas mileage. Just ask motorsports legend Shirley Cha-Cha Muldowney. She raced top fuel dragsters in the 70s, so she knows a thing or two about gasoline. She also knows a thing or two about the 70s, so if there are any questions about leisure suits, vinyl, or fondue, fire away. One might wonder why they call her Cha-Cha. Like, is it a family name or a marketing ploy? Or maybe she thought it sounded cool. It's very curious. Getting back to fuel, Shirley and the team highly recommend Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gas because it keeps engines 3 times cleaner for better performance and gas mileage. By the way, Cha-Cha Muldowney, she drove a pink car. Mobile. Legendary. 3 times cleaner compared to Mobile regular gas and port fuel injected engines. Actual results may vary. Visit mobilefuels.com for details.
It's said everything happens for a reason, but maybe everything happens for a Reese's. Take noise-canceling headphones. Do they block hearing to heighten taste? That sound seems to show everything happens for a Reese's.
First listen through, what was your favorite?
Yeah.
Opalite.
Yeah, I mean,
Opalite. It like makes my body like do this.
Yeah,
like I
it's
kind of like
tremendous.
bob to it. Like this is just kind of the vibe of that song. It's fun.
Tremendous.
It's tremendous.
What after listening to the album a few more times, is there a song that maybe the first time you listened to it,
That's a great question.
and then now you're like, yeah,
I feel like Wish List has grown
That's
on
the
me.
one for me. That's the one for me. And really, I credit that with Kylie. That was her favorite, like right from the get go, pretty much.
That's why she's smarter than all of us.
Well, there's no question about that.
Not gonna lie,
It's really good. It's really well
Damn,
done.
she got us
I don't want to get it. I know we're about to get into it in the
We'll do
episode.
a whole show about it. We're going to not talk about football at all.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear about Eagles and Chiefs losing. Nobody wants to hear about this.
Nobody's here for that. Let's talk Taylor.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to New Heights, a Wondery show produced by New Heights. How about it, huh? Brought to you by Peloton. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce, and my big brother Jason Kelce out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Hey.
Shout out to those Cincinnati Bearcats, baby.
Yes, sir.
Taking down
Yes,
the
sir.
15th ranked Iowa State Cyclones.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that was a hell of a game by the boys over there in Nippert Stadium, man. Way to
Very
defend
good.
the fucking crib. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S for fun clips throughout the week. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up today.
92% has got another amazing episode. We're going to recap right now. Chiefs and Jags going down to the wire on Monday night. The rest of the Week 5 in the NFL. We're also going to talk about what everybody has been waiting for, our official reviews of The Life of a Showgirl.
Nice.
Well, I don't know why people give a fuck what we think about it, but
Yeah, I don't know why they would think
it's not like we're musical experts. We're a bunch of fucking idiots. So let's get into it right now with some new news.
I love it. First
All
item
right.
of new news, though, we have incredible guest episode.
That's right.
Coming to you next Monday. We sat down with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's right. Talked to him about his new movie, The Smashing Machine, WWE's Attitude Era, his football career at the U, and how he became one of the most famous people on the planet.
That's right.
Again, the episode will be dropping Monday, October 13th. Stay tuned at the end of this episode for a sneak peek of that conversation.
And like we said last week, we've been rolling out our previously recorded Wondery Plus bonus episodes to our main feeds. That's right. If you didn't pay for it, you're in luck. It's about to get to you right now. You might see some of our old film clubs, Heights hotlines about relationships, and the episode where we called Ed Kelce for parenting advice, which I assure you, you're going to want to hear that and adhere to none of it. So if you're wondering why our haircuts or outfits look different, it's because those are previously recorded for Wondery Plus subscribers only. Now we are pushing all this content to be available. We're men of the people. We're men of the people. Wondery and us have colluded together to bring you some of the exclusives. I don't really know how all this works. All I know is that it's going to be dropping. It's going to look like I have gray in my beard, even more so than I do now. Don't be thrown off. All right. And maybe the most demanded piece of new news all time.
Let's
get into it, Trav.
piece of news.
I mean, dude, there are so many people tweeting, asking my opinion, and
Let's just
really,
give it up for Taylor. Let's just give it up for Taylor
I think
real quick.
that's the appropriate.
She's done it. She's
That's
done
the
it again.
appropriate.
She's done it again.
No question.
She's put the world on tilt. It's been so fun to see everybody's reactions, and we've had an absolute blast watching her go through all of her press tour or radios and all these talk shows, and she still has a few more coming out this week that'll air after this recording right here. But nice. She's looked amazing, sounded amazing, and this album is absolutely amazing. And if you haven't heard it yet, please go check out The Life of a Showgirl. No doubt, no doubt. It was incredible. It was fun listening to an album start to finish and really diving in. You haven't done it in a while, huh? I don't know the last time I've anticipated anybody releasing an album and I looked at all the lyrics and I will listen to every song. I'm more old school music. There aren't a lot of current artists that I'm waiting for the album to come out. I'm going to be honest with you. I got a handful of artists that I really, really look forward to. Okay. But I will say I had already heard every song. You already knew, but I still. How many of them did you already have heard all 12 before it came out? All 12. And I presume that you were listening to them while Taylor was in the room with you? Yeah. Does that feel 100%. Weird when an artist is in the same room with you and you're listening to the lyrics? It's a different feel for sure, but I got used to it real quick. Yeah. Okay. What was the first song you listened to? I just listened to it wholeheartedly, and because it's her creation. Well, you just want to appreciate it for what it is, right? And I think that's the biggest thing, is to make sure that the person that you're in the room with knows that you're being open to what they're creating. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun to hear all of these come together, knowing that a few of them, as she's mentioned, have been about our life together, and it's just been fun to see everybody kind of depict them and all the videos online and people dancing and smiling and having a blast with this. So no doubt. Did you listen to any of the songs before they were fully put together? You know what I mean? Is there any of them where you're you hear a more stripped down version before the final product is oh yeah 100%. Okay. That's got to be cool. That's one of the things when we've done the Christmas album. Really appreciate the whole that's kind of what Max I was talking Martin about. And production, all that goes mastering into it. Of the sounds and hearing the first version versus the final version. I'm listening to these songs still in my car to work and back and forth from home every single day. Man, they fucking crushed it, because it didn't sound as I don't know if profound's the word, but a lot of the sounds didn't come through as much from the first times I heard them. But either way, I mean, 10 out of 10, they all fucking killed it. No, there's a reason those guys are highly regarded in the industry for sure. All right, well, where do we start with this thing? I don't know how to do an album review. I've never done one. I don't think I'm qualified to do one. I don't think we should do. I think we should just that's fair. Have fun. Right. I'll ask you this, Jason. What's the question that everyone wants to know is, what's Jason's favorite songs on the album? Favorite songs. Well, as I texted you the day it came out, I would say the top two songs that I liked right away were Opalite and Eldest Daughter. Yeah. And Opalite, I mean, it's just I'm a sucker for any type of trying to think the right way to describe it, but this you're down in the dumps, everything is kind of not going right, you're uneasy in the world, Onyx skies turn into Opalite, fucking we're back in it, baby, and I'm all about it. The vibe of the chorus is very Christmassy to me, which makes it feel even more joyous. I just love the chorus is just such a catchy freaking groove. It's just a fun bop, man. Love that song. Love that song so much. Eldest Daughter, I'm a sucker for a ballad. And I just think the expression in that song and the sentiment behind it is beautiful. Yeah. Taylor, obviously being an amazing writer, knocked out of the park with that one. I really love that song. Then my other top three on the first time listening through were probably Fate of Ophelia, Life of a Showgirl, and Actually Romantic. I like Actually Romantic a lot. It's kind of almost that's become my I wouldn't say new favorite, but that's the one I catch myself going to whenever I look at the list. I loved it. I really did. It's got that that alternative rock, like
it feels 90s to me a little bit. Like if
yeah. I love that shit.
And then to me, when I was listening to it the first time, and I don't know if this was the intention by Taylor.
And she makes talking shit sound so sweet.
I thought that was a lot of fun. Wish List now is probably one. I would put that up there with my top tracks on the album. And Kylie listened to that first, and she was the one who kind of like told me to go back and listen to that one. And I listened to it while reading the lyrics because sometimes I need to do that. But I think the sentiment behind that song is fantastic.
Yeah,
and I think, yeah, it's very well done. It's clever. It talks about like what life really is about and like what relationships are really about. And I think it's just very well done. But I like all the songs. I like Honey. As you know, Kylie hates being called pet names. That song's fantastic to me because it flips like, because pet names can be very condescending, right? By nature, like people can for sure take it that way.
But when it's said by somebody, called the word buddy, like some guys just hate being called.
Don't call me buddy. I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your guy, pal. But the Honey's fantastic, and I think she hits the nail on the head of like why in a relationship it feels different when somebody calls you honey, when somebody that loves you, and I think that's well done. Wood, great soundtrack. How do you feel about Wood? Let's ask this. How do you feel about Wood?
It's a great song.
It's a great song. Yeah. Do you feel like do you feel, I'm trying to think of the word. Do you feel not confident? Do you feel cocky? Do you feel cocky about the song Wood?
No, like, I mean, any song that she references me.
That's not just any song.
It's very like
this is a very specific you.
I love that girl. So what do you mean? Any song that she would reference me in any?
Well, it's not just you though. It's an appendage. It's not just you as a. What? It's a very specific thing.
I think you're not understanding the song.
Jesus Christ, Travis, come on.
No way.
Redwood tree ain't hard to see. I thought redwood was a little bit, that's a generous word, I think. I think if somebody wrote a song about me, it'd be like Japanese maple, sometimes can see.
Japanese maple, that's hilarious.
That song's great though. The freaking the beat to that song is fantastic, and that's right up my alley. So well done. I think it's a great song. What other ones really caught? Canceled. Canceled was one that initially when I listened to it, I don't like a lot of like ominous sounds typically, and that's kind of got like that kind of tone to it, right? It's like almost like a Reputation. Freaking, we're in like the Serpent era type deal going on.
Yeah. But
I think it's fucking awesome. Like pushing back on the concept of like cancel culture.
Yeah.
The way the internet like hyper fucking like analyzes people that they don't even know and all this other shit. And like how you really find out who your true friends are. Canceled feels to me very similar to a football team in a lot of regards where like when you're winning, everybody's friend. It's the best thing in the world, but you really find out a lot and you find out more about teammates and people when the losing starts and when shit isn't going well. And then people's true intentions and nature really comes out. And I feel like there's a lot of carryover into that song and to what she's talking about specifically. So I really love that song as well. But yeah, I still think my top two are Opalite and Eldest Daughter. I think Opalite might be one of the most, it's up there with my favorite to listen to songs, certainly that I've ever heard recently. So it's a fun one right now in the car. You just can't help but like jam out to it. Very good tune. Very good tune. What do Kylie and the girls like is a question. I said Kylie, big fan of Wishlist. She was the one who really she was like, no, you need to listen to that one again. That one's fucking really awesome. Completely agree. And that's Kylie's mentality too. She's not a materialistic person. She's never been. All she cares about, like whenever I ask her, what she wants for Christmas or her birthday or whatever. She gives me fucking nothing. She's like, oh, no, I don't want anything. I just want to spend time with you. It's like, I know you want something, and I don't know what to get you, so just help me out. Help me out.
Just got to start throwing. You got to plan ahead, Jason. You just got to start throwing stuff out there.
I know. So I have done it a couple times.
Oh my gosh!
Like,
look at this foot massager.
I know. I don't listen. I've gotten better. Where I like buy things the moment
just watch. I don't need a fucking foot massager.
Yeah, no, she's not
just
into
lean
that,
into it. That's not her vibes.
There's definitely a lot for Jason to comment on, and I'm here for it. Can't wait for the teasing to begin.
Teasing.
We kind of already got that out of the way. What would I tease about?
His maple tree.
The Japanese maple, baby. I have more of an ornamental tree cock. My cock is more of an ornamental bush. Look at that beautiful tree.
Look at that tree. Look at that cock.
I got one right outside. And inside.
There we go. That's too funny.
They're highly sought after.
92%ers wanted to know our reactions on New Heights getting a shout out. Yeah, New Heights of manhood.
That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Little shout out.
Wood, right? Yep.
Yep.
I would have paid good money to watch Jason listen to the album for the first time, specifically for Wood. I don't know why everybody wants to see me responding to that song so much. That is like
because they know you're in on I'm a big, you know, obviously Nick Foles. Nick Foles. I mean, I'm in on the Wood. I am. I'm in on the Wood.
As a pun.
Is a banger.
I think inserting wooden innuendos is always childish enough for me that I can get on board with that.
She couldn't work intern into a lyric? Is that a I don't ask for a lot.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it rhymes with a few things, but that's okay. I'm sure.
It's probably close.
It's on the next one. Taylor's on the next one.
Yeah, I'll throw that in there.
Just let her know.
I wonder what would a song with intern Brandon in it consist of? Like what?
I don't know.
Trying to think of. Canceled. I feel like it may be canceled.
This is Taylor's new song. Why the fuck does it take so long to record a podcast?
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows who it's about? Could be about anybody.
Yeah, it's a song about wanting to hang out with your fiance, but he's too busy podcasting because this intern Brandon won't fucking keep the thing on track.
Oh, I love Taylor's new song. Can you fucking wrap it up?
But overall, really enjoyed the album. Love the album because I mean, she just does such an incredible job of talking about her life in ways and with lyrics that I think are relatable and people connect with. And I sure as hell did. I mean, even eldest daughter, I know it's about being the oldest sibling of the female gender, but even as like an older sibling as a brother, and like the way she attacks that song, speaking about probably that and multiple other things.
Yeah.
I just think it's very relatable. And I think, I mean, I'm an eldest.
Yeah, you are. You can relate because Wyatt is your oldest.
Well, that too. I'm more thinking of like, you're the oldest sibling. So like you're kind of entering everything for the first time. I really enjoyed it.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, you're not the only one. It was the most streamed album after the first day. Fate of Ophelia was the number one stream song and the most streamed single, I believe, that after the first day of all time, maybe.
I mean, it's true. I don't even need to look it up.
Yeah. Well, we weren't the only ones that enjoyed it. Mama Kelce and Uncle Don on Joan, they all went to the official release party of Life of a Showgirl at the AMC Theaters. The theaters dropped, I believe, a little over an hour special on all the songs and Taylor's first music video from the album, which is The Fate of Ophelia. And yeah, absolute banger. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I believe it's out on YouTube now, but over the weekend they had a bunch of release parties at the AMC theaters, and Mom, Uncle Don, and Aunt Joan all went.
That's awesome.
And then stopped by the hotel to tell me happy birthday afterwards.
I was about to say, it was great seeing them down in Jacksonville. Have you talked to Dad about the album?
No.
I haven't talked to him about the album either.
No, I haven't.
Maybe that's who we should get a live listen to
I'm terrified.
have Papa Kelce listen to Wood live and hear what his reaction is. Oh my God, I'm going to do it regardless, even if we don't put it on camera. I'm just going to do it.
Big Ed.
Fans are also going back through our episode with Taylor and finding all the Easter eggs. Jason, did you know you were an Easter egg? I did not know it was an Easter egg. I was informed of no Easter egging as I was doing the episode. I guess one of the things I teed up, I said that was a lie as the intro of our episode. And it was also obviously a big part of the song Eldest Daughter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was
set you up, man.
Yep.
We set you up perfectly.
What else was I said? Okay, so there's other Easter eggs. What are the other Easter eggs?
I think the fun of the Easter eggs is to always keep it just a little like, was that intentional? You know what I mean? I think there was one that was definitely intentional. That's somebody tagged me on Twitter where when Taylor was like, "You don't always keep it 100, Jason," and I was like, "I mean, I try. I'm trying to," and clearly now, yeah, from the land, the sea, and the sky.
I had egg all over my face. I had Easter egg all over my face.
We egged you. That's funny as hell.
Do you have any final thoughts? I mean, fuck mine. Like, you're a main creative
don't put the
muse to this whole thing happening, Travis.
I'm just the lucky man that gets to be, the support system for Taylor while she drops one of the coolest albums that I've ever listened to. So that the world's seen. I don't know. I'm excited for her. I'm happy for her. Everything seems to have gone perfectly. All this planning, and you see it from start to finish. Like, she started this thing in the middle of her tour or her tour in Europe. And it's like, to see it all unfold and come together and her connect the dots from the planning to how the strategic planning to how the album was all going to look, and then to, listen to the music and everything come together, and her finally getting that 12th song and being like, I think it's done, and then from that point on, it's like her and her label are just working their ass off to make this one of the biggest releases of all time. And I'm just happy as hell for her, because it's she's happy with it. She's proud of this, and obviously I'm proud of her for going through the hoops to live out her dreams.
Well, congratulations, Tay. Well done. Life of a Showgirl.
Tay.
For those of you living under a rock who haven't streamed it yet, get on it, you fucking idiot. All right, that wraps up new news. Let's get to the no fun portion of this week's episode.
No fun zone.
Bold topics to wrap up week 5 in the NFL, brought to you by Gillette. That's right. And we're going to start it off with Chiefs 28, Jags 31 on Monday Night Football. Yeah, you want to get into your initial thoughts from the game? I mean, it was kind of a wild freaking ride.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, we go up 14 points, man. We can't let that team get back into it. It just is what it is. 14-point lead. On top of that, 14 fucking penalties.
Yeah, it was a sloppy game. It was really sloppy by both sides, but uncharacteristically sloppy by the Chiefs, who are usually one of the most buttoned up operations. I'll say this. I was impressed by the way the Jaguars played. I know they're a good team. I thought that they weathered a lot of stuff early. You got to give them credit. You got to give Trevor Lawrence credit from fumbling that first quarterback sneak to give you guys the opportunity to go up 14 points and then bouncing right back and putting together a drive where he scrambled and fought every step of the way. I think the Jaguars are a really good team this year. I really do. I think their defense played well for the most part. Your guys' offense is back on track. It was a fun game to watch, and I know it didn't turn out good for you guys. I know Spags is going to get the defense straight offensively. I feel like you guys are still, it feels like the offense is clicking right now and rolling. Outside of the one interception in the red zone, it felt like you guys are moving the ball pretty consistently against a really good defense in the NFL this year. Those are my initial takeaways from the game. Without diving into anything too specific.
I mean, there's a stat out there. I guess we outgained the Jags by 157 yards, and it's like
it's frustrating to see that
turnover battle. and time of possession. And it's so frustrating to lose a game after that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I really do think I like, listen, you guys played very well in a lot of regards, and you made too many mistakes that kept them in the game. And I really do think Trevor fought, and there was a couple things that bounced away. Like the fact that he fell over on his knees and gets up to get the go-ahead touchdown was fucking wild. But I really, listen, I think Trevor, that whole team was fighting every step of the way. They're rolling right now under Liam Cohen. This is a different Jaguars roster and feel than they've had, the way those guys have played before. ETN has really been a hell of a player for him this year.
He's a piece,
dog,
man. And the more they get that dude Travis Hunter involved, man, just send him deep and throw it up.
Why are we overcomplicating this?
Hats off to the Jags. They finished the game. And we didn't, man. And they played a cleaner game towards the end of the game than we did. And their special teams, their offense and defense outperformed us, man. And we're moving on. We got the fucking Lions coming in. I don't even think I need to really talk anymore about the Jags loss. Everybody saw firsthand all the debauchery that fucking happened that game, and we just got to be, we got to be better, man.
Yeah, you got to refocus, and got a tough opponent coming in this week. Lions are freaking – dude, they're rolling right now. They had a tough first week, but ever since then, they have been clicking on all cylinders offensively. So it'll be a tough task again, as it always is when you go to a Super Bowl as many times as you do and you get the schedule that you get. But, yeah, Lions are rolling right now. This will be a fun one to watch. I got to give Tyquan Thornton, though, some love, man. I really do. I mean, this guy continue to show up. Pat continues to give him opportunities. You can tell that they are feeling more and more comfortable. He's getting pressured in his face, and he just decides to throw up a prayer to Tyquan, covered one-on-one, and ends up coming down with it. Was a big play for the offense.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I really like the way he's playing right now. I know you guys get Rasheed back after this next one. It feels like offensively this thing is back to the brand of Chiefs football that we like to see, and that bodes well for the future because obviously defensively they're going to get that thing back on track. The Spags and, Chris Jones and all those guys. So anyways, Trav, you did set a record. You're now the franchise's all-time leader in all-purpose yards. Obviously, I know that's hard to celebrate after the way the game went, but that's a pretty incredible milestone. You should be proud of that. Topping Dante Hall, 12,356, running back Jamal Charles, and tight end Tony Gonzalez. All rank third and fourth, or they rank third and fourth on the list. And you got in the end zone. There we go, baby. Little Big Yeti touchdown. A lot of people talking about the contact or whatever. They don't know the rule within a yard, yada, yada, yada. Listen, when you come up and press, you're freaking making yourself at risk of that happening. So to me, it was within the parameters of certainly being questionable. It's definitely not an egregious penalty.
No.
So I don't know what the big deal is, but of course, the big deal is that you're the Chiefs and everybody likes to hate. So canceled. Hey-o.
Nice. Just want to give a big shout out to my guy, Kareem Hunt, man. I fucking love that guy. Pop's getting that thing going. People may not think that the run game's what it is or it's not as consistent as it needs to be, man. But those guys are showing up when we need them, especially the past 2 weeks, man.
It's getting better. That's what my thing was.
We're getting big pops, big runs.
When you need them.
Big gainers. And that alone, those big gainers alone will make teams respect it. And I'm not against getting those guys the ball even more.
Yeah, I think
letting the big guys up front eat a little bit more, man.
It feels like, Kingsley and Josh obviously being two new guys right into each other for the first couple weeks. It felt like the line was still finding their way through all that stuff. Now it feels like they're clicking and rolling in protection and in the run game. And some of that probably has been freed up with the addition of Worthy and what he offers. Pat has been scrambling all over the place, so it keeps the backside honest on some of this stuff. Mm-hmm. All that can definitely help open up the run game even more. So last couple of weeks it's been coming. So hopefully we can continue to do that this week against the Lions. Looking forward to watching this one, man. I always love watching Dan Campbell, man. Motherfucker he is just such a freaking awesome coach and person. And it's a fun team to watch play. So Chiefs-Lions is going to be an exciting matchup.
Moving on to the rest of week 5. Get out of this Chiefs-Jags nonsense. Let's get on to some other football in the world of the NFL. Some other big stories from around the league, starting with Eagles 17, Broncos 21.
Yeah, another fun game to talk about.
Broncos scored 18 unanswered in the fourth, and it was a crazy game in the fourth.
It was.
I'll say that. There were a few penalties. There were a few, questionable
missed opportunities.
plays.
There's some calls and things that, like, the Eagles had a big play down the field to Devontae Smith, gets called back because two guys are in motion at once. They miss on the A.J. Brown connection. They had a chance to hit Dotson down the field, and they're not on the same page. Obviously, everybody's talking about the end of the game play with Dallas Goedert towards the end zone, which I get. Like, is it pass interference in my opinion? Yes, but with the game on the line, that's a hard call to see and make in real time. I usually side on officials not calling us. It. Yeah, that's right. Hey,
they sure threw it against us now.
I'm usually more in favor of officials staying out of the way in end of game situations like that, but obviously because it happened to the Eagles, wish they would have called it, but can't be that guy, which I kind of am. Anyways, you got to give the Broncos credit. Like, listen, the Eagles up 17-3. There's no way they should have let the Broncos back in. The Broncos kept fighting. They bowed up defensively. Sean Payton's a hell of a coach.
Yeah, he is.
And they came back and won the game. And, I think they're a great team this year. That's the one thing that I think is kind of being lost sight of in this. Their defense is very good. Vance Joseph is a great coordinator. They have great players on offense. Their offensive line is one of the best in the league, in my opinion. This is a very good football team this year. So, should the Eagles have won the game, especially with the way it started in the first half? Absolutely.
You're going into the fourth quarter of 17-3. Yeah, you should win the game.
Shouldn't happen. It was crazy how many double-digit leads were lost this past week of football between you guys, between us. Carolina crawled back, being down big. Who else? There's another double-digit lead that was blown. Oh, my gosh.
Was it Tennessee?
Tennessee. Yeah, that's exactly who it was. So it's just like, dude, it was a wild week of football and like first and second half woes and successes for teams. But anyways, second week in a row that Birds have struggled in the second half.
Yeah.
Obviously we struggled, almost lost the game to Tampa Bay late. And this time we ended up losing to the Broncos, and the Eagles right now got to get that fixed. Especially, the first half offense and what they're coming out prepared for in the game is working for them, which is great to see. And it felt like the Tampa Bay game, they came out and really tried to run the ball and do the clock management, ground and pound, let the clock start ticking down as you had the lead, and Tampa Bay almost crawled back and won. And then this past week, through all of the banter about the passing game and A.J. Brown, combined with the way the run game went last week in the second half, they only ran the ball like twice in the second half. So they went the opposite way where they just tried to throw it every single time. And it's hard. The coaches are obviously trying to adjust, and you see that, and I appreciate them trying to figure this out and make it better for everybody and win football games. But I just, don't overcomplicate it. In general, keep being balanced, right? Like keep trying to keep the defense off guard. I know it's easier said than done. And in the coach's defense, a lot of those passing plays were there. Like, I really think that they made some adjustments in the passing game. Everybody's really criticized Kevin Patullo for not being creative with AJ's routes and all this stuff. It felt like they made a concerted effort to do some different things. And AJ was open on a few of those. Devontae had a big day. They had chances down the field to make big plays, and they just didn't execute on them. They had AJ on like a 15-yard out coming out of a break, and it was just like a tick. And that's what it is in the passing game. Like sometimes like the timing and everything, like I anticipate that. To me, it was better in that game, even though the result was worse. It felt like they grew a little bit in that regard. Now we got to get the run game figured out. We have not run the ball well all year. And when you're up points, you should be able to run the football, especially when you have Jalen Hurts in the backfield.
I was going to say, what do you think the biggest thing? Because last year, what is it, 2,000-yard rusher? Do you think everybody's just keyed in on stopping the run right now?
No, listen, people were keyed in on stopping the run last year. Now, I think that, as you know, when you go to a Super Bowl, all offseason, people have been like, this is what the Eagles do well. How can we stop these plays? How can we stop Saquon Barkley? So you're seeing teams now have a full offseason of scheming formations and plays that the Eagles had success with with Saquon Barkley last year. So you're going to get different schematic things and very curated things that people have been developing all offseason in order to stop the best running back in the league last year. That's part of it. Another part of it is the offensive line has been banged up. Landon Dickerson, he was obviously dude's a fucking warrior. He's been playing and getting out there. First couple of weeks, he's still obviously recovering from something, from the knee injury. I thought last week he looked great, and then all of a sudden he goes down with an ankle injury because the running game was really doing pretty good last week, especially to start. I think also the first couple of weeks, they were really isolating, especially first and second down, on these 12 personnel runs, condensed formations, where it's like it's a run killed to a run, where you're like, there's no threat of the quarterback. And it's when Jalen is a threat and he's keeping this stuff on the backside and it prevents the end or the backside backer from crashing down on it because he might keep it out and dish it. And this past week, they got a lot more to the, I don't even know if it's a read or if it's a predetermined keep with Dallas Goedert slipping the end on the backside. And you have you're high-lowing the corner and the flat. They were doing that a lot. And it was very successful. And then that controls the end and the backside backer for when you do hand this off, right? So I think that getting more to how can we control the backside? Because 9 times out of 10, those are a lot of the guys that make the play on a lot of the other runs. So if you start controlling that, you start making the defense respect the full width of the field, right? They can't cage down on this box, whether it's to stop the run or to take away whatever you're trying to do. I think that'll free up the running game even more. So it's a combination of a lot of that stuff. And they also, they haven't executed well blocking some of that stuff in the 12 and 13 personnel. It just hasn't been executed at a high level.
When you look at that roster on the offensive side, they have so much fucking talent, man. 18 points or 17 points.
Even against the Broncos, which are one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Yeah. There's too many options, too much you got to think about, man. I'm sure they'll get that thing rolling. To
me, I know the second half didn't go well. There were plays to be had. It wasn't like nobody was open, which is what they've been criticized for a lot. And the run game looked better. They were averaging more yards per carry, especially before Landon went down. It felt like they were generating some push and getting some open lanes. There was a big play that Jalen ended up throwing on, but they had a Saquon on this toss play that if that would have got actually ran, would have been a huge chunk play, I think. It was wide open. But anyways.
Who they got coming up? They're going to New York.
Thursday night, MetLife. Short week on the worst turf in the NFL. Well, it's better than it used to be. They got to rebound. Giants, listen, I know their schedule or their record doesn't indicate that they're a great football team, but these guys are playing pretty good. Jackson Dart has re-energized them.
Get some energy, man.
Cam, Scatterbo, whatever fuck. These guys, there's a lot of youthful enthusiasm.
Fuck that boy's a dog now.
I love it.
Fun to watch, man.
Andy Reid used to say this all the time when I was a young player. He's like, youthful enthusiasm. The young guys got to bring energy. That's your job. You should be excited to be in this league.
You get that chance to play in the NFL?
And right now, the Giants have that in spades, man. This guy, Jackson Dart, Scatterbo, I don't even know if I'm saying that fucking right. They're fucking playing with a lot of juice. This dude fucking pancaked the motherfucker as a lead blocker. Did you see that clip?
The end.
Yes.
The fucking drunken sailor does that.
Dog. Check this out. Boom. Dog.
Oh, my God.
I love that shit. Get under his skin. Try and get a free 15. Fucking all on board. It's a different team than they've been all year, and you can see the energy throughout on their side, even though they did lose to the Saints. You can't take them lightly. Defensively, they got a great D-line. And right now, offensive line, we're banged up. Tackle positions are great. Landon, I don't know if he's going to be in or out. So it's it'll be a fun one, man. Little NFC East rivalry. Always love to see that. Get to watch my guys on Thursday night do their thing. So it'll be fun.
A little Thursday night football.
Yeah, baby.
We're playing a little Sunday night football, man. Man. Some more prime time action, baby, coming at you guys. Let's get to the rest of the league. No more unbeatens. That's right. We just talked about the Eagles lost to the Broncos, but the Bills got upset by the Patriots. This is the first season without a 5-0 football team since 2014. And
crazy.
It seems like everything's kind of wide open, baby. That's why it's sitting at 2-3 right now. Feels fucking shitty, but it's still anybody's ball game.
It's a marathon, baby. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's always about how you finish.
Through this thing. We've only played one divisional game so far. Yeah, we played the Chargers. That's it.
We were talking about this on Monday night, and this was my kind of like highlight. I just think it's crazy that there's not really a team, and you guys are probably facing the one that's looked the best since the first week. Like Detroit has looked really good outside of the first week of the season when they struggled. But ever since then, they've been rolling. But you can make a case for like 12 or 13 teams right now to be in the Super Bowl race. And normally by this point in the season, there's like 2 or 3 in the AFC and 2 or 3 in the NFC. And those are the teams that everybody knows are going to be the competitive ones towards the end of the year. So it's been a little crazy with how much parity the NFL has going on this year. I love it, man. It's first couple of weeks, everybody's like, hey, Green Bay's it. Green Bay's got it going. They're going to be the team. Now everybody's on the Lions. Then it's like, everybody's on the Eagles, and everybody's on the Chiefs. Hey, Chiefs are back. And then everybody's been on the Bills, and all of a sudden they drop one. Speaking of Sunday Night Football, to the Patriots. Like it's been a wild first 5 weeks of the season, and yeah, it was a wild Sunday Night Football with the Bills obviously losing to the Patriots. Shout out to Mike Vrabel. He's getting them boys right over there in New England.
Northeast Ohio ball player, right there.
No doubt. They were playing with some passion and some freaking Mike Vrabel-esque energy, especially freaking Drake May. Talk about competitor. All the off-schedule stuff, making things happen down the field. Stephon Diggs playing his former team, going off. Like, how the Bills, like, if there's one player I'm not letting ruin the game, it's Stephon Diggs coming back into his old home. I'm double teaming him. Like, what are we doing?
I think it's harder than that.
It's harder than I'm making it seem.
Yeah, I think it's a little harder than what
you can't just double him every single time.
Especially with all the plays they were making outside of the pocket. You know, Drake May had
a bunch of off-schedule freaking adjustments. Yeah. That one where he's stiff-arming the dude and fucking gets it, like that was fucking.
That's crazy. And then Stephon gets it and goes 15 yards.
That was a great game to watch, even though the first half was fucking some of the worst football I've seen in a long time. Down to the only winless team. That's right. The Saints and Titans got their first wins of the week, which means Jets Jake and his favorite football team.
The Jets are 0-5?
They're the only 0-5 team. They almost stuck out the first week against the Steelers.
That's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
They also almost snuck out, oh my God, who was it against when they blocked the field goal and took it back? They ended up losing, though.
It was Tampa.
Tampa. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate this.
Figured you'd chime in, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
So, yeah, but outside of that, it's been
tough sledding. 0 takeaways through 5 games, and their defense is kind of their staple.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they like to play a lot of man. It's hard to get takeaways and man coverage and interceptions and whatnot. That's more of a zone thing, but they do their thing. Jets playing in London next week. Rule change pitch from the New Heights production team. If a winless team plays overseas and loses, they have to stay there until they get a win. International games being loser stays is not the worst proposal. It's kind of funny.
No, I was about to say, yeah.
If they could find a way to make that work from a scheduling standpoint, that'd be hilarious. But anyways, Titans and Cards gave us a no dumb question. Tell us about what game film meetings look like after a player does something so incredibly idiotic, like dropping the football before the end zone.
I mean, I've fortunately never been a part of that. I've been a part of some dumb fucking football. But
I'll say this. Typically when something so just like is like flabbergasting, it's not even hyped up to the level that I think you would expect. Does that make sense? Like if this happened and I feel like I was the coach or like some of the coaches I've had, it'd be like, guys, like, what are we doing?
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Like,
what are we doing?
Finish through the letters and logos. Like, because the reality is this dude's been crushed enough. Like he knows right away he fucked up.
Yeah.
So typically the coach is he's like, we don't need to harp on it from like a crushing him standpoint.
No, we're not about to fucking
it's more like guys, we know we can't do this. You reemphasize the rule because like for the Eagles, the rule that Nick always used was finish through the letters and logos. Like whatever you do after you get through the letters and logos with the ball is on you, but do not drop that ball until you get to the letters and logos.
So tough, man.
So usually the coach just reemphasizes that specific rule in whatever. Like there's like a bonehead play made. It's like, okay, guys, listen, we know we can't do this. It's been harped on enough. yada, 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 and you move on. That's typically the way it happens when it's like a type of mistake like that. By the way, I was talking with SVP before Monday Night Football. I kind of like the rule. We should convert as a rule. We should say you got to finish like a rugby. You got to touch it down. Touch it down in the end zone and then do whatever the fuck you want. But you got to have control and put it in the end zone before you can do anything else. What do you think?
No.
Not on board?
Because what happens
Let's just not drop the ball before the
Yeah, what happens if you get a toe tap?
We don't need to overdo this.
Yeah. I like a little toe tap in the back of the end zone for the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. But then you get up right away and you put it down in the end zone. Maybe it's just your thing. Like every single time you do it, bam. Yeah, that was a pretty egregious one. That was one of the most wild losses I've ever seen in my life. Shout out to Cam Ward and the Titans.
Like it's
not even that. Like with the ball that's like bouncing all over the place and ends up getting completed. Like
that is what football. Like in my mind, that's what I see. I see the fucking awkward shaped ball just getting kicked around. Like a fucking, I don't even know, man. It's like somebody just greased that thing up and just say, go and jump on it. And whoever jumps on it, somebody jumps on it, whoop, it just flops out the other side. Like another guy kicks it, another guy kicks it. And the team that threw the pick finds a way to get it in the end zone. Dude, I fell on,
here we go.
It was so insane. Hit pass.
Boom.
Into the other team's hand. Great catch. Hits the ground.
Fumble, kick,
slap, kick.
You couldn't even like script this. I feel like it would be unrealistic to script this in a movie.
If you tried to do this in a movie, it would have to be like CGI. It'd have to be like some like AI, like kick, hit, kick,
it's
hit.
Fucking crazy.
Jumps on it. It's on his neck, dude. Insane.
One of the craziest endings.
I had it wasn't a crazy ending like that, but it was kind of like, what the fuck? At the end of the play was my first year playing, not my rookie year, but my first year actually like getting on the field. 2014, we didn't have a wide receiver score a touchdown, and we had a play going into the last game. We were out of the playoffs, and my guy Chase Daniels, and we ran just like this little like Tampa concept to get Dwayne Bowe the ball around the 5-yard line, opened up wide open. Dwayne doesn't even know he's that open and just kind of catches it and starts to like backpedal, thinking he's just going to fall into the end zone, gets hit by like 3 people. Ball pops out on like the 1 right into my hands. I'm sitting in the end zone. I'm just looking at Dwayne like, bro, this is silly. For the whole year, we went 16 games without a wide receiver getting in the end zone. And then the last game, we get all the way down to the 1 and it pops out just to get into a fucking different position's hands.
Yeah. There's a question on here. When teams do dumb shit, does it get brought up on film for other teams? Actually, this is one of my favorite films that we do each week, or did with Nick Sirianni. Every Saturday morning, I think it was, we would do like the things not to do tape. I don't know if that's what it was called, but that's what I felt like it was. And it was just stuff around the league that guys messed up, whether it was situational ball, bad ball security, like things that you're constantly preaching on where like it didn't go in the favor of a player or a team. And it was like just very much reassuring, like these are the things that will lose you games. And this fumble for sure is on that tape from this past week, right? It just is. There's a handful of them every single week.
Yeah, no, I mean, Coach Nagy made the comment the morning of our game yesterday.
Yeah,
don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
You don't want to be known for that.
Yeah, you don't want to be known for that, and on top of that, you don't want the team to look at you like that. You know?
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. We don't need to keep harping on. I mean, that kid's been crushed enough.
No,
Sean Jackson did the same thing. I mean, it's been done. It's been done a surprising amount of times. It's actually crazy.
Every year, at least once or twice.
Like, I just don't know what motivates. I don't know. I never had the opportunity to drop the ball before the goal line. Yeah. So I guess I have no fucking idea.
Never been fast enough to just be running into the end zone scot-free. I've never been on that side of the defense. I've always had the defenders in front of me for some reason.
So true. Oh, God.
I've had maybe a handful where it's been like that. But
all right, that does it for Week 5 Bold Topics, brought to you by Gillette. Let's talk a little bit of Out of the House. All righty, let's get to Out of the House. Out of the House is brought to you by WhatsApp.
How about it?
Great app to use when you're out of the house.
Jason, you're the only one. How about that? The Out of the House segment started with me never being in the house.
Yeah.
And you always being in the house to now me always being in the house. And
well, you're not
you
in the house. You're playing
out
football.
of the house.
First of all, you're not in the house.
I'd still always get out of the house.
And I'm out of the house because it's my job. I have to travel every single week. It's not like I'm super thrilled, although it has been fun. I'm not going to lie. I do like getting out of the house. I did go over to Ireland recently, and that was not part of my job. That was solely to play golf and have fun. So I guess I'm lying a little bit. Anyways, this week I was out of the house in Jacksonville.
Jason, you dropped a video on Instagram about your trip to Peter May's house of kielbasa in Kansas City. When did you come to Kansas City and do that?
This was earlier. We filmed this without an idea of when we were going to release it or what we were going to do with the content. But one of the things that we're trying to do is highlight cool establishments and cities and areas that we go that are like one-of-ones, mom and pop shops that have been open for a long time, or are like landmarks of specific communities that people like just love. And we kind of heard through the grapevine that Peter May's House of Kielbasa was a one-of-one, like interesting spot. It looks cool. It's in a neighborhood that used to be very industrial, within the city of Kansas City. I don't even think you would have been to this place.
I mean, I've been over there. I know what's going on over there. I know what's going on everywhere in Kansas City, man.
Yeah.
I've,
Either way,
had my foot in a lot of establishments. Not the sausage factory, though.
Well, this was legitimately a sausage factory.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I think, for me, I love going to spots like this. I love going to unique areas.
It's pretty cool because there's so many unique spots like that just in Kansas City from what I'm thinking of, and let alone nationwide. It's probably some of the most like unique things about the cities is that it's the people from there all know about it, but it's not on like a national stage.
It's kind of like diners, drive-ins and dives. Obviously, Guy Fieri, very successful with a very similar type of model.
Trying to take his job?
No, definitely not.
White
definitely
hair.
Not.
White hair.
Well, he's got some good hair. I'll give Guy that, and he's got good taste. But I feel like
Guy's good.
To me, it's not even as much about the food. Like I still love highlighting the food because obviously that's the main reason people are going. A lot of the reasons I like places like this, it's more about who's working behind the counter, the waitress that is
keeping this thing above float. Who got this thing through COVID? Who's
the people that are there?
Who's keeping people coming through those swinging doors, man?
Well, it's usually the community that supports it, and like it's the patrons that end up coming. Like you're shooting the shit with people that are there, and I don't know, man. It feels awesome. It feels like there's a spirit to establishments like this. It feels like there's a soul to them. Like I just very much vibe with the overall ethos of a lot of these establishments. And Peter May's House of Kielbasa is tremendous in Kansas City. If you get a chance, highly recommend it. Kielbasa is fantastic. Mike, Mama, who's been working there, Mama May, for 76 years, at least that's what I'm calling her. It was a very special place. This happened when I was out at Cincinnati, or when I was in Kansas City. We were going to the Cincinnati Bearcats game. So
Lovely.
We hit up Peter May's, then met an awesome woman named Karen, who was from Belton, had driven all the way up there just to get some kielbasa, and she was not disappointed. So, yeah, I think we're still trying to figure out what these are, if we're just like releasing them on social media. We've already filmed some other ones in Chicago. Just went to Jacksonville this week. I went to Jacksonville. Check this out.
I'm checking it out.
So after the recording with you, we were you, Andy, and Pat, which by the way,
brother, man.
Thank you so much for sitting down and doing that.
Nice.
We needed to watch the games because I got to comment on all this stuff on Monday night. So we just look up a sports bar, and there's a sports bar close by. We pull up to the sports bar. It's a fucking ice rink. Like I pull up, I'm like, brother, this is the community igloo on the building. The sports bar is in the ice rink. There's 2 ice rinks on either side, right? In the middle is a full-on big-ass TVs sports bar restaurant. And the whole time there's
Jacksonville?
Fucking beer in Jacksonville. And there's beer leagues happening, and guys are coming in, they're playing. So we're just watching football. There's hockey games happening around us with beer leagues.
Dude, you get on the ice?
This place is fucking incredible. Now, I got on the ice. One of the guys came up.
What?
I'm just watching. I'm probably like 8 beers deep too at this point. Been watching football for the last freaking 4 hours.
Dude, no way.
The guy comes up and says, hey, do you want to play? I'm like, actually, I kind of do, but I don't have any equipment. I go to the freaking local shop, buy gloves, pants, shin guards.
You went to Play It Again Sports and just
No, it was just it was the in-house like little shop in the restaurant. Yeah.
Nice.
So I got everything, got some rental skates. Big mistake. The left skate was really dull. I could not skate very well on it. But, you know, I didn't want to. I would rather play in rental skates than to break in a brand new pair on the spot. Because at least the rental skates have been broken into somewhat. But it was not good. They did, it was very dull. But I had a blast, man. It was fun playing with those guys. Very nice of them. I think it was, I'm trying to remember the name of the team. They're sponsored by an Indian. Oh, dude, I got to get this. Hold on. This is a fucking good bit. They were sponsored by an Indian food restaurant, and they gave me the player of the game, even though they lost. They usually only do it when they win. And they lost. One of the big reasons because I couldn't skate backwards and gave up a really bad goal.
God damn it, Jason.
I tried. I was like fumbling around. I was falling on the ice. It was pretty shitty.
What the fuck are we doing?
It was the skates. It was the skates. It was always my left foot. My left foot just kept
everyone knows you got to bring your skates everywhere.
Yeah, all the time. Even when you don't know that you're going to an ice rink.
You're going to Jacksonville, Florida.
Dude, it was fucking awesome. It was cool as shit. Yeah, let me get this. This is what I won as player of the game.
Player of the game that couldn't skate fucking backwards. This is like getting a fucking certificate for participation. Oh, maybe if we give Jason the player of the game, he'll talk about us on his podcast. That's what happened, Jason. You weren't the player of the game. I would never tell him that to his face.
Yeah, baby. Little turban action. Which I'll probably get canceled for this, but whatever. Who cares? Also with the TPC song. So it's so fucking perfect. Dude, these guys are great. So I can't wait to get back out on the ice. I'm joining the beer league this year. I'm fucking doing it.
Do it. There's got to be a fucking bunch of good ones in Philly, dude. There's got to be a bunch of good ones. Don't get into one where we're going to catch a headline of Jason knocking somebody out on the fucking ice, though. Just get into a nice playful one. Don't get into a fucking serious one.
I also was fortunate to go to TPC Sawgrass right before the interview we did with you. And I know I told you this, but birdied hole 17, which they give you this bag tag when you go play there.
Dude, bag tags are my favorite, man.
And if you get whatever score you get on that hole, you get to have it engraved.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Nice. Can't see it.
Can't even see it.
It looks beautiful, though. It does. It looks like a dope bag tag.
I was so happy. I had an 8 on the hole before that, so happy I got a win on that one.
Jason.
4 putted. I don't even want to talk about it.
4 putted?
Travis, I don't even want to talk about it. It was an abysmal day putting for me.
I can't wait to see you dressed up as the Blue Man Crew. The fact that you think you can go 3 days in the fucking
I've never been more positive. I am striking the ball very well right now. Just letting you know.
Are. It's taking you 4 strokes just to get to the green, and then you're 4 putting.
We'll be all right, baby. It was a par 5. It was a par 5.
And good thing for you.
I went in the water. I hit a great 4
max double bogey for you.
That 8, it sounds horrendous. I hit a drive. I tried to clear the water with a 4 iron, hit it fucking so damn good.
Ooh.
Just wasn't quite long enough. Yeah, I mean, well, it was. It wasn't the right club. I would have had to hit 3. I was trying to carry it 220, and I just didn't get it.
3 iron?
I do, and I should have hit it because I caught it clean. I was hitting my irons really well.
You strike your irons. You are fucking steep with that fucking club, so you're good with your irons.
Well, not the longer irons. I got to go a little bit more shallow in the longer irons. I can't go that steep. Otherwise, I come out too, I don't know, whatever. I've been doing better with the golf game, though, and I am going to be positive this year. I can't wait. It's going to be fucking electric. I might even compete for that fucking thing. I'm telling you, G, I've never been more positive. I'm turning this thing around.
You got to get Brandon back on the bag, man.
There's no chance. At this point, if I want to be positive, I'm going to need a real caddy. I cannot have Brandon.
Who is it?
Who?
Huh?
I did a great job.
The caddy I had last year, Joe was a trainer for like
you did worse. You did worse.
I love Joe.
That was not Joe's fault.
Worse.
It was not Joe's fault.
But you need Joe.
but the
first of all,
the year before was Brandon's fault.
Okay, first of all, I did not do worse. I had the exact same score and I finished better. So you're wrong. I did it.
Because there was more people.
So either way, I had the same score. No matter which way you strike it, I did not do worse.
So it's not on me. So I lost one glove, Jason. It's not on me. You threw it in a place I wasn't looking.
I also didn't have a greens book this year. I had to actually put the ball.
Who got you that greens book? Who got you that greens book? Who carried it around? And you said, what hole were you on? I said, I don't know. Who did that for you? That was me.
Brandon, I want you to be there. You're just not the caddy. I don't know why you need to be the caddy. Just come and be a fucking
vibes guy.
Yeah.
Vibes guy.
That's what you're better at.
If I didn't have
anyways.
the best caddy there, Brandon, I'd bring you.
Dude, I can't hold a candle to that man.
Nobody's taking Bacon.
Every time I see Bacon, I get so happy.
I will. I don't
Bacon
care
is my
if I play
human opalite
in Tahoe until
Bacon is my human opalite. I see Bacon and I start just vibing to Bacon.
We've been recording a lot of this stuff out of the house because we know that it's fun and it highlights these communities. We're still trying to figure out we've thought about, is it out of the house and we put it up on YouTube with the New Heights? Do we put it out on social? Obviously, we did the Peter Mays one out on social. But either way, look forward to bringing a lot of this content that we're filming while we're out and about to you guys. I think you'll appreciate it. Some really awesome people that deserve to have their establishments highlighted, or hilarious individuals to see. So yeah, excited to bring all that stuff to you guys.
Hell yeah. Well, once again, Out of House brought to you by WhatsApp.
Yeah, baby.
Talk to everyone worldwide, all under one app.
Thank you to our partner, DraftKings Pick 6. We're knee deep in the season at this point, and we've got some great matchups heading into week 6 slate of games. So let's have the New Heights team construct a pick set on DraftKings Pick 6 with our favorite picks for the weekend. What do you think, Brandon?
I don't know why the tone of that wasn't appreciated, but that's fine. I'll leave that in the edit. For those who are unfamiliar, all you need to do to create a pick set is choose 2 or more players and select whether they'll have more or less than a certain stat and play for cash prizes.
Perfect.
Jake, you are locked in.
I'm locked in. All right. Gotta back one of our friends of the show, Baker Mayfield. He's been electric MVP candidate this season. I'm going with Baker Mayfield more than 1.5 touchdown passes, playing, who did I say? He's playing
the Niners.
He's playing the Niners. So Niners riding high off of beating a divisional opponent. I think they get blown out by the Bucs. I'm going with Baker. And then
blown out.
And a blowout prediction. That is not on the app, but Jacob Jatsky.
Listen, or at least, I'll stand by it.
I got Baker more than 4 touchdowns. He's fucking going on.
Baker more than everything.
Yeah.
You could let him talk to you like that, Niners fans?
Yeah, right.
He's our guy. We love Baker. I will support him until the end of the earth. Second pick, I'm going Puka Nacua and the Rams. They're playing against the Ravens, who have been banged up on the defense.
Say no more.
Puka Nacua for everything, but I'm specifically for our pick set going more receptions. I think Stafford's just going to feed him the ball with him getting open all game.
All right, I'm going to throw 2 picks in there. I'm going to stick with Jake on this one. I'm going to go Stafford more yards against the Ravens. I feel like
picking on the Ravens.
I mean, we're not picking on the Ravens.
You're sensing the theme here.
We're just going where the yards have been, and I've seen the yards against the Ravens. I think Stafford put up almost 400 last week, so I feel good about our guy.
All right.
I'm also going to go Dak Prescott more yards against the Panthers. I feel like Dak has been underratedly hot.
He's balling out.
He is throwing that rock around even without CeeDee Lamb. I think George Pickens is his guy. So I'm going to go Dak Prescott, more yards against the Panthers.
4 solid picks. Well done, boys. All right. Remember, you can build your full pick set in the Pick 6 section of the DraftKings app. Bet smart, win big, up to 25 times payouts when you go 6 for 6.
Now that everyone knows about some of the awesome picks that are available on DraftKings Pick 6, you are ready for the games.
Those of you who haven't checked out DraftKings yet can get a new customer offer. All new DraftKings customers who play $5 will get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Available in most states, including Texas, California, and Missouri. Get in on the action now. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app and sign up using code New Heights. Ride the upside with Pick 6.
Woo! Nailed it.
Best one yet.
Best one ever.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Let's keep this thing moving to Stamp of the Week. We got a bunch of nominees, but I got to go with one that's near and dear to my heart. Tay-Tay, congratulations. You get my Stamp of the Week.
You're giving Taylor the stamp?
That's right, honey. You get it.
Oh, my gosh.
She's
it's pretty deserving stamp.
Yeah, she's having a world record release of The Life of a Showgirl. Couldn't be more proud of her. Most vinyl copies sold in 1 week in the U.S. with 1.2 million. And then on top of that, it sold 2.7 million copies in just 24 hours. The Fate of Ophelia was the most streamed song in a single day in Spotify history just on Friday. So Stamp of the Week goes to Tay-Tay. So proud of you, girl. And who do you got, Jason?
Oh, man, I'm going to give my Stamp of the Week to the 92%ers in Minneapolis with the New Heights Halloween decoration. Check this out. From Axios, Twin Cities. Shout out to you guys. I've never been a part of a Halloween kind of setup. We need to get a beard on one of these skeletons.
Maybe both of them. New frights. Nice.
Who do you think is the hard eyes?
It's got to be you, right? Yeah, that skeleton's way fatter on the left.
Hey, big bone. We prefer big bone.
Big bone. My bad.
Yeah. Also, special shout out to Scott Free 27 on Twitter. Getting it started right away as a football dad. This is the way you do it. Right up on the screen. Probably terrible for their eyes, but you got to burn Patrick Mahomes style into their retina early, brother. I love it. Yeah. Way to go. Love it.
It's definitely not good for the retina.
No, it's terrible. All right, that about wraps up this episode of New Heights. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow New Heights in the Wondery app wherever you get your podcast. Reminder, we are dropping our episode with Dwayne The Rock Johnson on Monday. Be sure to tune in. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show brought to you by Peloton. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And thank you to our New Heights production for always making us look way better than we are. And again, thank you to the 92%ers for always tuning in. We love you guys. We'll get this thing back on track, Chiefs. Let's go. We almost used jabroni as a nickname for fans of this show. Do you own the word jabroni?
I do not own the word jabroni. I think it's just out there. I own the name The Rock, not jabroni. No, but wait. I might own that because I own everything.
You might own it.
Associated with The Rock. Like, it doesn't matter if you smell. So I might. I know that. Let me give him props. The Iron Sheik he made that word.
He made it?
He made that word famous.
What?
So he used to, especially in the locker room, this jabroni is that. So he would call people jabroni. So that's where I got it from. I always got to give him flowers, but it's really cool. It's actually in the Webster's Dictionary. And I get the credit for it, but it's really the Iron Sheik.
It's really the Iron Sheik.
Yeah.
A lot of people were asking me because I said it on after we won one of the AFC championships. I got on the mic and called the Cincinnati Mayor jabroni for calling us out.
Oh, I know you did. I was like, yeah.
Let's go. Been waiting my whole life to get this mic, you jabroni. But I had a lot of the by mom's friends or dad's friends or just like people in the building were asking like, what's a jabroni exactly? Like, if you don't know, you're probably a jabroni.
You don't want to be called a jabroni. No.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best.
What is the greatest rock insult of all time?
Ooh.
The greatest rock insult of all time is, what's your opinion? Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Who's going to win the Super Bowl this
It's
year?
got to be the Kansas City Chiefs, right?
All right, got to be the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, The Rock. Now I'm speaking as The Rock. Well, The Rock says you take your opinion that it's got to be the Kansas City Chiefs. You take your opinion, you roll it up in a. But that's right, you know what's coming. You roll that something, you turn it sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass. That was a crazy insult. I remember those guys at WWE at that time. It was like
your candy ass.
Where did it? They were like, "Where did this
good.
come from?" And I remember saying, "Well, telling somebody to stick something up their ass is, that's an insult. But when you turn it sideways, when you turn your opinion sideways, it's a whole different thing."
So good.
Dude.
God dang, that's good.
Fuck, that's gold.